You're just crying all over the place. I haven't even started. I'm just warming up. How dare you, foolish, desperate people, talk about rescue country. Joseph Boga couldn't even rescue himself. So when he passing around, oh, cause I did, cause I died. Where were you when I raised him money left and right to feed him and fly him from hospital to hospital? Where were you all? Sitting there talking nonsense. Talking about cause I ain't got no integrity. I didn't have integrity when I was feeding Joseph Boga, your God. Bunch of ungrateful people. Have you heard Joseph Boga deny that I was raising money left and right to feed him? Have you heard him deny it? He will never deny it because he knows this to be true.
Some of you thought I was never going to criticize Mr. Boga.
Yeah.
Because I went to counties. I'm not criticizing because I want to criticize. I'm criticizing because we said yesterday, former President Blair was riding private jet. When the Joseph Boga had brought to power, is riding private jet from here to go to Louisiana. Yeah. But I will speak because people in Saturday saw me when I was passing to go with my convoy. Spend my own money to bring him to power because we thought the road yesterday was going to be right today. Yeah. I had no regret to vote against one President Blair. But the people that are brought to power will regret why I have to vote for them in their people. This country is a better place and will be a better place.
Yes, sir.
Because there's money in the country that we can live for. We don't need money from outside.
So,
but we don't want to empower people here. We say that our lawmakers, we have become lawbreakers. We have become criminals. We put all the money in the budget for ourselves and leave them out. I want to challenge some of your lawmakers. Some people say they want this senator. They're breaking all the law. The law you make is breaking the law, but you want to go up. You know why people want to go up? Because they want to increase the time. They say they're too short. You cannot be a gangster. Then you want to run blue. You cannot be a lawmaker that disrespecting the law that we made ourselves. Then you say you want this senator, and then you waste your time. Nobody here can be for the government equal to me. But when we can be for it's not happening and it will never happen. The only thing they are there for, when last people from their government came and said, sacrifice people, don't know what I'm saying, getting 1% and one go in law. But they sit down over there in front of their family because they need work. It's not the person that needs work, and the person sacrifice person they want there. We implore our family because some people are happy. Because it is a time to be happy. It is nobody time when the country is not better. It is everybody time when the country is better. And we give this as a challenge to all of you people. 2029, we may be only ballot for the presidency. Where we will come here and say, Brother Samuels, you people will have to appoint a commissioner for sacrifice. Brother Samuels, they are educated people. It's not about education. It's about how well you govern the people. They are people that got degrees, they know nothing. The only pass around with every people that they can't achieve nothing from. Our marketeers will come to power. In every country, at least 2 million and bring out for marketeers, people rather, and younger boys to empower themselves. The money is there, but everything is long with carrying the benefit up. Because we are close.
Joseph Boga to forget about Yaka Koluba.
what is Baladilo Yaga Kaluba?
He tell Yaka Koluba. Someone Yaka Koluba crossing you. You are not the thing that you talk. You forsake yourself while Yaka Koluba crossing you. Yaka Koluba crossing from here. You want to know what to say Yaka Koluba. So to them, and you say who they say about Yaka Koluba for there. And I'm going to put Yaka Koluba there. You know when I'm going to do all that. You move all the way to go just to take a vote for Yaka Koluba.
You last year you go for Yaka.
Yes.
From Bene.
Because Yaka Koluba and the one that is coming for you know us. So you are telling to me Yaka Koluba because a budget by
Yaga can be calling to the president. It's not a good thing.
Hey, when you do for power, do for Joe. Yes. They're happy. Say that you are not happy to you. When you are not going to betray your Yakoluma or betray the great people in life today, Yakoluma are not going to be crossing. You understand? You are not going to forget about Yakoluma. You go with Yakoluma, they can sell up on the line. You go for Yakoluma. You just get there. They're not going to respect Yakoluma for that. You don't want to respect Yakoluma for that. They see that you for that for Yakoluma. They don't forget about Yakoluma. Anything people apply, people don't. God knows that Yakoluma, why you not to tell a project, they corrupt. You say you're going to talk about Yakoluma for that project. Now you're calling it more corrupt on it. People are dying every day.
He said the president probably is the most corrupt.
No, I'm coming down. So I will shot you. You will shot me then forget about Yakoluma. I'm going to Yakoluma, you're not talking. Then you forget about Yakoluma. Now I want to look at my day, they will send you for Yakoluma. Then you forget about Yakoluma. Anything I do for me, my people, the other person. Then you do Yakoluma. Who don't know, they will know you. Our sister will go to the Yakoluma for them. Now you know. They are not doing Yakoluma in our house.
Okay. All right, we're coming to anything you want to say final before we leave you. Thank you so much.
Yes, we are there. You see, because someone else is going to say, I want to if you are in the day. And the time the other police make a walk you and pull out advance. You can't continue for it. Tell him to forget about your car for you.
Hello.
Hey,
Yeah, we're
my friend, you made mistake.
there.
I heard you last night. Me and Kun indeed to move Papa. Absolutely, after the whole election, I'm in my corner. If you hear my preaching most Sunday, you will conclude that I'm right. But will you rescue as a nomenclature after winning? The broadcaster don't even answer my phone. They don't pick me up. They don't let me down. They don't even have time. I don't talk. Yeah, I don't talk because God knows why it's happening. And everything I will accept it because our son Kun is vice president to him from Nimba. The people will not understand if I start hating on Boyka. The Senate set a trap for Boyka. When we have wrote, the Senate did a comprehensive report of their findings and attacked the Supreme Court ruling and the amnesty law and everything. And the position statement for those commissioners who decided from Brady to where and said the way forward is a Panama House discussion for peace. Then when Boyka come now, he is deceived by coming there, the Dillon there, normally there, and he's now where he's just thinking all kind of way Boyka, all kind of thing. He want to go after people. Then, the CDC still control the lower house, the upper house. So they went some kind of way, some kind of thing they did, but they did a resolution that passed because of money crossing.
Yeah.
Then they sent it to the Senate. Then something happened. Wow! All that they almost signed to Yombi house. Then they brought it that Tuesday morning. They didn't tell me they had it for me. Oh! Then when I heard what was happening, it was remain 2 persons to sign. That was me, that was Bani, Jim Bani. Then Boyka got benefited from the 2010 decision by the Supreme Court to be involved in the 2011. Nothing wrong with that. He benefited.
Right.
But after telling him about the 12 years now,
When they welcome me, they say they were freedom fighters. When they welcome me, they say they were liberators. But when they kill their ground, when they kill their ground, what kind of people they so? What kind of people they so? Freedom fighter, you raping our women. Freedom fighter, you killing our children. Freedom fighter, you destroying our country.
I go to rescue. Representative. You are a salesperson. You're selling a commodity. Did you think or did you think I mistook for a rescue an old man who belongs to nothing of our history? With a kid, a man who cannot even operate a laptop computer? No.
When they were coming, they said they were liberators. When they were coming, they said they were liberators.
And we believe the way
but when they came, when they came, what kind of people
you could rescue us.
What kind of people
You rescue the country.
freedom fighter, you raping our women. Freedom fighter, you killing our children. Freedom fighter, you destroying our
It's a dysfunctional juggernaut. Born into this life in the life out of now. It will suck the life out of you. Knock the wind out of your sail. The wind we hold in your sail will take it back. How dare you call us insignificant when you were in political nobody after 2017? And we resurrected a dead political carcass of yours. You show us ingratitude and wickedness.
Oh, yes, indeed. What a great Tuesday morning. And of course, an interesting feeling. A perfect opportunity. It feels to be back behind these microphones to engage on the issues that matter to Liberia's growth and development. Good morning. Good morning, just wherever you are this morning on our voice. A pleasant good morning. Welcome. Welcome to yet another exciting conversation. Good morning, Liberia. Good morning, folks. Good morning to those of you in the diaspora, our friends, our fans, our followers. What a great day it feels. And indeed, like it's always said, this is the country that we cannot be deported from. And of course, we must continue to engage for the betterment of Liberia, that guarantees a good future for our kids and of course grandchildren as well. Today is Tuesday, and of course, as always, there are too many things to talk about. Lots of things happening in the country. Too many things going on. You turn right, you turn left, you go front, and of course you go back. Everywhere helter scatter. Lying has become the order of the day in the government. So clear and of course so glaring that even the kids in elementary school are all aware now that we have a lying government on our hands. So this is the thing about it. Even the market women who did not know much about governance and all of those, at least they can all agree on one thing, that we have a very lying government in power from the president down. But guess what, folks? still challenging the lines from the government as it relates to the IRAS project. On yesterday, of course, the president was seen in Bon County dedicating the project. Oh yes, the president, flanked with scores of government officials, bootlickers, sycophants, passing around behind the old man who's lying from one place to the other. He go northern Liberia, he lies. He goes southern Liberia, he lies. Eastern Liberia, he lies. Western Liberia, he lies. That is Joseph Numa Bwaka, the lying president. And of course, he was in Bon County, our Bon County. And while the vice president was in Nimba County, lying head boy to the people of Nimba. But yes, we are the true freedom fighters, and that's what we're here on Freedom 87.9 without fear nor favor. We owe no apologies to the sycophants and bootlickers. We are who we are. We stand for the people. We stand for the truth. We expose the politicians and they get angry. But look, they can't do a jing thing. So the vice president was in Nimba. Speaking all kinds of last story about the IRAS project, the schools, beautiful things that they got no knowledge about. He went to Ellen. So my argument was, okay, Mr. VP, you agreed. You're trying to put it on Ellen now. So what stopped your president from indicating that it started Ellington, and then me I come in dedicate? And you know, so what if he showed that Ellington? Okay, let's agree. You won't erase George Weah. You don't want Liberian people to see anything because during the campaign, your lot like George Weah wasn't doing anything in Liberia. So the reality of what George Weah was doing, how transformative George Weah was leading this country, right? It's coming on. You won't hide it from the Liberian people. You say, oh, that Ellington. So why you don't put Ellington on here then? Then let me see what a World Bank people are going to go there. But guess what? Where the president was, the World Bank country manager or director came there to make statement, and we capture a video. You will lie to your own people. The partners will come and tell them the truth. So we have the video. The World Bank country director, yo, listen to the lady clearly. See this project, the IRAS project, right? 2019. We started 2019. Who was president of Liberia? Even though we read the document yesterday, but some people still, I don't know why, right? But some people still going, acting like some kind of swinging pendulum. They pass, so when they listen to the pastor, they go on this side. No, we don't lie. We give you the truth. So the World Bank country director, she got no reason to lie. She got no reason in our politics, whatever. They won't give him, because of course it's there. The records are there. You can find the records. 2019, we'll play the video. We'll play the vice president Bwaka right? Then we'll 2019, some of the media publication, we got them during the WIA period, the KMTV and some other media publication when these projects were being launched and all of that from the Ministry of Education's perspective, right? We'll talk about that. So we will settle everything, we'll clear everything on that whole IRAS thing, so you can pass around your lala, but at least we'll do our best to make sure that Liberian people, wherever, even your grandchildren, when you're telling them about those schools, tell them, say, oh, that Jawea school, yeah, that Jawea started this school, doing Jawea time. The only thing that Bwaka did, because he was president, he was in that office, he went there and just stood up there and just turned the keys over. That all. I'm a freedom fighter. Oh yes, we'll talk about that. I'm a freedom fighter. So they said different reports are up. Legends has a report, the CBL report. The economists have been going back and forth. We've been witnessing and watching and seeing there. But one thing all of it has come to is that Joseph Bwaka has made Liberian poorer, and of course hungrier than it was ever before. What am I trying to say? That according to the different reports from snippets we're gathering from all of the arguments on social media and other places, the indicators point to the fact that since Baka became president, Liberians are becoming poorer, hungrier than they were. Prices are becoming higher. Life is becoming difficult than they were. I did not make the report. We'll gather all of these reports again. We'll read them out right here for you so that you know exactly what your life is. And of course, then you just oppose that to understand whether you've been rescued or there's anything happening in your life called rescue or all of that. So these, and of course, a round up on what do we think the protest was like, as protest organizers are still planning to come back to the street, and they're going to do it continuously. What does that mean for the shipment size of our economy that's already going down the drain, and all of that from the government's perspective? What are they doing? Particularly, our emphasis will be on the president's comment, the president's mockery, the president's laughter. We got a message for Baka, and of course, it's going to be very, very fascinating here this morning on Freedom 87.9. My name is Abu. Hey guys, here. Hey guys, good morning. And welcome.
Good morning, Abu. Good morning to you, and good morning to Liberians following us. Let me say morning to all of you who always take up your time to follow our conversation, our activities, and everything here on this radio. You're always farming, especially for those of you watching, you're always farming Bigsy on the phone. Yes, it's because that's our strength. We sit here when we're speaking to you. We want to speak to you authentically. We want to speak to you with evidence. We want to speak to you, presenting all of the necessary facts. So we are here this morning. Particularly, we'll be demystifying. We'll be making efforts to demystify some of those lies that were said to our people between yesterday. Yes, it was yesterday that the president and of course the vice president had to simultaneously dedicate the Iraq's school projects in Bonn and of course Nimba. So while the vice president was in Nimba, the president as well was also in Bonn County, and their speech about this school, all those school projects, we are going to speak to you about them this morning. I'm trying to get the full program from that, from the vice president. Let's say the president, because I got the vice president conversation. But it's important that we are here this morning again to continue from where we stopped, and trust us tomorrow. Today's edition promises to be very, very fascinating, because if you got your internet phone, maybe you need to buy at least 200 or 300 megabytes and put it on your phone and just follow, because this morning we are going to be displaying. We are going to be giving. And the last time the president came from America, he said contradicting things. We play them here so you people can understand. It was not something that we made up. No.
So you're not my energy, because someone can be lying on us.
Yeah.
Say we the one making it.
We the one making it. So we like to display our facts and evidence to you so that you can judge from that. So again, the president started it. The vice president have gotten baptized in the laology. Somebody say, yeah. So people who study lies. So we are going to be here this morning to speak about all of the lies from the president at the airport. He started in America and he came to the Rabos International Airport. The vice president took him to Nimba. But the good thing about it, gone are those days when people used to think that they were lie and then no evidence for it. When you carry them somewhere tomorrow, they say, yeah, now what I see. Today, we are in a more digital and modern world. So whenever you go somewhere, you're saying some things there, just understand that you are on record, and the record tomorrow will come and haunt you. Two contradicting things, but we'll talk about all of these things. So Abu, today is Thursday. Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday, you're right. So since today is Tuesday, we're still giving okay, yeah, so we're still on course. So the code for the cash giveaway is *255*1 hash for those of you using the button phone, or *255*1# for those of you using the smartphone. And just for $50 Liberian, you stand a chance to receive between 4,000 to 10,000 here this morning. So none that we hear this morning between now. The time is 5 minutes up to 8. Between now to 8:15, we can do a draw to give out at least one or two person money. But it's up to you how you play. So just for $50 Liberian or 25 cents, you dial *255*1# for those of you using the button phone, and then *255*1# for those of you using the smartphone. So let's wait to see how you move forward here this morning, and then we do draw and give you money. So 8:15 we will want to do a draw right here, but it's up to you depending on what you will play. Then we do a draw this morning to give you money. So let's go. It's up to you. *255*1# for button phone users, and *255*1# for smartphone users. And then just for $50 Liberian or 25 cents, you stand a chance to receive instant cash price of 10,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000. But the least here this morning is 4,000. So let's prepare you for the 26. Too many of you fighting to go well, and I put things in order. Somebody going to the water side, all of that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I just saw somebody just sent me a terrible accident video from Argentina. Say Banjo, or how
Where?
they call the place.
Ventor?
Banjo.
Banjo?
Not Banjo.
Is it out of Maserati?
A tragic accident happened this morning around Bangor.
Bangor?
Yeah.
Maybe
it should be
the
outside.
The one I know, Bangor should be. If the one I know should be in Nima, I don't know what.
GBANGOR.
Okay.
A truck killed 2 motorcyclists instantly and dragged their remains. And of course, it's wow, you don't want to see it. I don't know what are the intestine here. They're drugging. This is terrible. What?
Very terrible.
This is bad. What? Oh, these things, man, they are happening.
Yeah.
I don't know. The police have neglected the streets, and of course, no concentration on the road, how people are using the roads, and all of those things. So people are just going about, and you just hearing accident cases, and people are dying, people are being killed. Right? You have a police inspector general who's not providing proper supervision in the area of general safety, and of course the protection of life for everybody, but rather it's going after a political opponent to appease the sentiment of his employer. This is a partisan police inspector general, and without any stopus, we say these things every other day, so that the world will know him for that. He's the police inspector general, but he is a partisan of the Unity Party. His loyalty is to the instruction of the Unity Party, and which is terrible, which is bad. And that's what you're seeing. A lot of people dying, accidents are happening, and things, everything is just going on the increase. Basically, the only time you know there's a police here, if some kind of concession, like this morning, the concession company gets involved with accident, I think over the morning hour around the Stephen Turbo area there.
Okay.
And coming home, all right, I saw one police pick up full arm to the teeth guys standing around there, and I'm like, I thought some kind of drug thing or something happened over the night, and I asked, they say, oh no, the accident, car got involved with accident.
Wow.
But then you see police officer with BB weapons.
Maybe they went to protect the car.
Yeah, of course. Then I checked in the car. I saw one white man sitting there refusing to get down, but he's on his phone. And our national police officers surround the car with their gun. They're standing protecting. Oh la la! Why armed robber can go to Librarians? Armed robber with gun? You'll be calling them. They can't come. One car, the car parking. They making me count down the man sitting in your car. How many? All the gun and thing is standing. Anybody around steering top of this morning, I was walking, I saw it, and I'm like, okay, this is how far we've come. So our police have now become private security for concessionaires, businesses, and of course merchants, and all of these at the detriment of the safety and protection of all of us.
The only time the police can come together is when Liberians want to peacefully call government attention and say, hey, Our police are not coming to us again. They are not protecting us. So when these things are about to happen, then the police, all of them get kind of here now. And they think they're able to do. But it's terrible for our country. It's terrible how our country, especially the police, the security system of our country, it's terrible how is being presented to the international world. It's terrible. But again, this is where we are, and this is like real for a lot of us here this morning.
Definitely. So two things we want to just pass over quickly, and then we'll go to our real conversation. This news about NTA buses going to Maryland. I don't know what you think, but I don't know whether it sounds like a real news to me, right? Because we can't run a country where people just want to be politically correct. You just want to make a political case. The reason I think that's a political showmanship, right? Technically, the NTA is not capacitated for these, challenging rule and all of that. No matter what you do, the Maryland rule is not fixed, right? Basically, what happened is they went there, they put machine over it and thing. I mean, it's still challenging. So I see the NTA and Mr. Bwaka going by the same mistakes of what you might call it, Habib Macaulay. Remember, the Weir regime brought over 40 brand new buses in this country, right? Give it to Habib Macaulay. And just for the scene news, right? Habib took those buses, sent them in the interior, started carrying them Maryland, Grand Jita, Sano, blah, blah, blah. In no time, all the buses got damaged. The people that brought 40 plus, right? Because the one made news to carry in the interior is poor. You lala around, you say you're bringing 3 on your, it was someone away, Bagbati brought 3. They let 3, bro.
You can spend time. You can stay. You spend time.
They let 3, bro, for to manage it in time. The whole thing doesn't make sense to me. And even y'all that can be clapping, right? If you have, rehabilitated the Maryland rule, the commercial car there, they will give all the news, right? But the public utility, sometimes some of it we beg for, right? You take it, you carry, that rule not correct. The cars are not built for it. You even build the rule. Face the rule, Mr. President, and stop doing political things. So that whole thing, that showmanship, that bluff, it makes no sense because you will damage these buses, and then we'll come to Monrovia. Schools about to open, students will be struggling. Chairman will be carrying their prices up.
Some will even stay there without being fixed, because when they break down there, to get them back to Monrovia for fixing, that will be difficult. So they could stay there, and that's how the story will end.
Because it will endure enormous pressure to go. But at the end of the day, as soon as it reached Maryland Street, they take the picture. NTA bus, it says our turn in Maryland. Yeah, we agree, right? But at the engine will feed it. So you also again, you bring it back more. NTA bus finally parked at NTA office. Hey, Bwaka working in the road face. Yeah, we agree. But the engine going down, right? So buses are supposed to spend like 10 years with us. But because Bwaka won't make news, right? You're forced to carry Maryland. You're forced to carry in the mud. You're bringing us out. You're putting it back. Before you look into the whole thing break down. We get money to buy new ones. The ones who already managing, you're spoil it because you wanted to say, oh, NTA bus went Maryland 5 times. In 5 hours. It went Maryland and came back in 2 hours. So Bwaka facing the road. That's how they can do that, Bwaka developing. They will fool something, they will pass it, they will carry. When they pass it, they carry and say, oh yeah, Bwaka developing. This is nonsense. But again, mediocrity now, right? So that whole NTA thing, let's see how it will end. If I am the president, I'll say, okay, the ones we have, let's use it on the paved roads. It will still on serving the Liberian people. Then when you take it, you carry on the terrible political reasons, it's poor, and it will come back. Nothing will change it further. The regime lasted or bringing 300 buses, they only brought 3.
Nothing will change the fact that cars are still getting stuck in mud.
But
typical example, right behind us here. Jenny, when you say booming, you have to say that way booming, but Jenny right behind us here after Po River.
I seen you cross Po River.
Yeah, once you cross Po River, where they got, I know, but it is the town hall in District 3 there. Jenny number 3. Where cars
in park there. You saw the truck that was stuck there.
All parked along the road. In fact, that road made the cellular speaker. That road made the car, how they call it, escort that were bringing him. That road made a car to break.
They say what happened to the escort? They say because I saw them open the hood.
Yeah, they open the hood, the car.
But the thing that I'm talking about empty car engine.
Mm-hmm.
We overuse the car, you carry to bar road. You see, you won't make news.
Yeah, just to do it. So, but right behind us here, bombing. Why you not ask the president why he can't go to bombing again like he used to go there doing the latter part of his administration when he used to go there every time.
So as soon as the road spot the bombing, the president calls people bombing people. You can't go there again. But I thought you said that meant facing the road. So why not face the road? Go there. So it was a lie. You see, anytime you lie, will catch up with you. We leave that one. Another one, they feel unproductive. Lying. Foreign minister said, we hearing the news to carry passport to Grand G, passport to
Home Apartment. You saw the building?
I don't see the building, but
oh God, where can I find this? Where can I find this? So, I thought I should have it here, but I won't apartment.
So the people in Bomi and Grand G, that passport being the issue.
So what I mean, see. The people imagine the people don't get one cup already for them they running the
and I see people trying to celebrate that one like something. I don't know. So tell me,
the government is I said this before. I said those guys are
passport is necessary for the people that get money and want travel.
Those guys are just smart, right? So since the government wants to generate more money, they make these things. They make the thing to appear like they are decentralizing.
They're not new for you to celebrate.
In their decentralization they are doing,
they're going.
They are not saying since we are trying to decentralize. They are not saying let build like in Sino. Let build or storage facility here where rest and things will be coming so we can distribute it to the southeast and it will be cheaper here. They are not doing it. But they are doing the passport because you have to go and pay. You buy passport. They encouraging you more to go and say, yeah, let me go and get my passport. You go and get a passport and get them more money like they did to the mobile riders. They make you to feel like, oh, yes, it is important. It is necessary. Then you go, oh, our government working. Then you go, you do it. Just to put money in a cover. But deep down, it is of no use. How many of you there in Sino, Grand G there, River G, Maryland, how many of you got interest in going to get passport? Even the very most around here. How many? How many of you over there will abandon buying a cup of rice and go buy passport when one passport can buy more than 2 bags? It can buy 2 bags of rice and change be left with you. So the government is crafted in generating revenue to amuse their own personal aggrandizement. But when it comes to your well-being, they don't care that roads are deplorable. They don't care that health facility. In fact, they've attached fees to health facilities these days. They don't care that even government schools around are trying to step up their fees and all of that. They don't care about that. Their only interest is to encourage you so you go and pay money to them. And then the president get the opportunity to put 100,000 on his credit card whenever he's going out. That is just it for me and you there, right there.
So the whole passport thing, we are not basically saying that passport are bad thing, right? But what we're saying, to make it seem like you're doing favor for Liberians because you carrying passport service center in Bonk and Grand Jide, then everybody should be rejoicing like someone big thing has happened in the life of people. No, they won't hear. That's something the government carry to take your money from you. But now let make it make sense here, right? So the passport thing you carry bon container. When the old man go take her passport, what did you do it? Huh? What did you rather do it? When the probably in Grand Jide go take a passport. So to take the passport to go where? To go Arico to cross the border. When you can take, let's say pass it and go and come back. Right? Technically. So it doesn't make sense. It's not a kind of news for that benefit the people directly like that, right? So what you want to generate revenue to be able to put on the, like Higa said, put on the president card wherever you're traveling, get some to Katumo to be doing a face beat and stuff. So the money you're generating to take care of your in government. No. So our issue is what you're giving back to the community. He got struggle farm point. People struggle down there for rice and the sorted attempts during the rainy season. So if this government was telling us we've opened a heavy warehouse in Grand Jide and Maryland, for example, the government will shoulder the responsibility of transporting rice supply to those areas. Then local merchants will take it from them, right? And then distribute it. So the cost, the same way the cost is in Monrovia, it will be the same in Grand Jita. Oh yes, you see all of us celebrating that. The same way people buying rest in Monserrado, the same way they will be buying rest in Maryland. That one there, it directly benefits people. Everybody will eat. So no merchant will say, oh, I can pay, car pay, oh, I carry the rest. So you just go, the only thing you fully make is selling rest in Harper. You go to the government warehouse.
There.
You take your supply, you pay the direct money you're supposed to pay.
And get your rest there.
So government is
so
only
the government
helping
can pay $16, $16, $15. You don't have to come from Sino, River G, Maryland, Grand Jita, River Says. You don't have to come from there and come to out of Monrovia to buy rest in stock or in bulk, right? You just stay right there. The government there, you say, oh, maybe since we got put here in Sino, we get built a storage tank. So you start to get rice over there. People go there and go get it for $16. So imagine a businessman leaving from River G coming to Monrovia to buy rice $16, and maybe on the back of rice he's paying the least $200 to carry to Sino, or let's say to carry to River G $200. The guy will want to add the interest, the profit, and of course all of his expenses. So you will notice that the price of rice will not be the same as it's supposed to be in Monserrado. No, it will not. No matter what you say, whether roll face, whether this, that, no, it will not be the same. But when you got a storage facility there in Sino, where the government is able to store food and store rice and other markets, what will happen? Business owners in the southeast will start to go right there, purchase and sell. If you go there, buy a rice $16, no excuse. Maybe the high you should be selling rice $17, $17.50. But what's the change now? You have been doing it like when you go open passport. Let's forget about it. Let's forget that you open a regional hub with three room or 2 room apartment. Let's forget about that one. But what's the benefit that is going to the commoners that will be going to get their passport? Somebody will get passport. We now buy. Let's say we not review passport.
What can we say to our people in Bonkante and Grand Jita? That's not something for everyone. Because look, basically, maybe what you will need that passport for is to access basic services, right? But guess what? There is an alternative that you can pay $5 for. So rather you go for the national ID card for you to be able to register your SIM card, basically, right? Those are the services.
Because
even, do your mobile money.
Even they are telling us just the Gonta Abu, they made us to understand that the national identification card is important than the passport. Because they say anywhere you're going to do business, the banks, Lone Star Cell, Orange, wherever you're going, you must carry national identification card. And that's why they made it appear. They said national identification card will guarantee
whether you farmer or you whatever, right? You will need that to do your basic services, to have access to basic services in the country. So go and get your national ID card. That is paramount. And you're going to spend $5 for that, right? So, but the passport thing, that privilege for the most part, right? Those of us that even have in Monrovia, where have we gone to? How many years now? My passport can be expired. I don't know when he got one expired. When you think about travel,
I get time to renew.
Right? So that thing, you don't make it. You carry food for the people. You carry things that our people benefit. You carry, life-saving things for the people. You carry medicine. The people suffering. Small sickness are killing our people.
In fact, instead of alleviating the stress and difficulties in Liberians getting access to good health, the government is even increasing the stress, because now the government have added fees to services that should be free. When people say government hospital, services that should be free, and just
all the free things that were in government hospital,
just on Friday. Just on Friday, residents of Bombing or citizens from Bombing County, there was a program on one of the local radio stations there, Abu, and that program, one of the, I think the guests or the callers brought in about this issue about the fees being charged now, what is expected to be charged, and the callers there, Abu, more than 50 to 60 quarters had issue with that thing about fees. They seriously cry about that thing. So it is of no importance, it is of no use to the government, but there's no reason there now because the government, the reason you see them making it that way is because they want to generate revenue.
So, but the priority is misplaced.
Their priority is not for you to go and seek medical attention. No, you will still go there. They will do your test. They will do your lab. They do everything. You go there. They give you paper. They say go buy a medicine, so and so place. You will still go there. You will experience that. You will still go there. You will buy fee. You will do the one. If you get a patient for operation or maybe a patient that's supposed to sleep there, you will buy fee. You will do everything. So their interest is now is that you, but is that to generate money?
So let's just make it simple, right? So why should the old lady in Toaston, right? Go get her passport. What did she do?
Do you give government money?
So you get a passport, you put it down.
Get the government money.
Because some other people then can go 5-6 years, they can even come more least to talk about go to the airport, so they come and go somewhere. So basically now where they come and go? They have to go Ivory Coast. Let our man the first time I can't go Ivory Coast, you need your passport. Let's say passport.
I've gone Ivory Coast before without passport. In fact, the more even Guinea, you want to go Guinea. Once you want to leave your country, you go. They say let's say pass it. Let's say pass it. How much you pay for?
The point going to stay on. They hire
how much you pay?
Someone that can
even right here in our own country, when people you book, they are coming from how they call it or when you bring Guinea and when you're coming to town, we go there maybe they say $50. Let's say pass it.
Let's say pass it.
So
how you're
not making
let's say pass it, then you go.
You're not making it. You're not making it
official price there.
Normally, why they can charge you?
So that's the old money in Grange. So Grange, the president, the government got to make it like they're not bring some fun thing. We see the use for you. You too poor to be running behind that because you're traveling right now, right? So you leave for you to travel to go Guinea or Arico. You leave your $50. Let's say pass it. You go to Sarah Beslow, $40 US for the father US passport. I mean, tell me, make it make sense for me.
So let's say we were jigging back for $20, right? Let's say we were jigging back for $20. Let's say 4,000.
Anything the government doing, that's only to export to get money from you.
Why they did the motor? Go ask them. When we saying these things, we got evidence. Go ask the motorcyclist. When Gregory come on, persuade them to go register, get handbag, get registration, get or driver's license, or they call it rider's license, get PPE and all of that. They did it so that those businesses that brought in those items could have influx of people to go and purchase from them. So they put money back in their cover, in the government officials' cover. They did it so that the insurance company that they were using, the other day I had motorcyclists here, they said they firstly register. And the insurance company that they register with, when they went to the Ministry of Transport said no, now the people will not recognize these people that the people. So the reason they did it is because they had share, or they got share in a place that they told you to go register. The place they can encourage you to go register, they have share there. So when you go there, you register, the amount of person that will go there and register, that how their own percentage will increase and all of that. So they use you that way. So everything you see these guys doing, that's something they are supposed to, or that's something they're benefiting from. So they use the motorcyclists, y'all go and do all of these things. They did it now, and Gregory Coleman do them. Say, now tell you when you get it, when you're moving the street.
Yeah, so that passport is something that misplaced priority, man. I don't see how it benefits the people directly. So we could just empower the ones we get here. The few other get means to travel, come together, we go. We go get alternative, and whatever the layman want to use the passport for, he get other documents that he could for.
If the American been the man coming for passport for. The man can't read him or still read him or do all your passport. Because you not get airport, you get airport in Roger, you get airport in San, you get airport in Grand Crew. They know still have to come out tomorrow.
Let us say you just stay right.
Yeah,
you do your passport, then when you get on the
plane. So you have to come out of town. So everything goes to come out of town.
It makes sense. What kind of no? Let's go to
star 255 star 1. We got like 18, so we got like 3 meanings. If we can have it, we can have you play. Then we do a draw right here. Star 255 star 1 hash for button phone users, and star 255 star 1 hash for smartphone users, and then enter the currency you want to play from: LD 50 Liberian dollars or your USD 25 cents USD. And then with that, you stand a chance to receive anything around 10,000, 9,000, 8,000, 7,000, 6,000, 5,000, 4,000. But the least money here this morning is 4,000 for you for just 50 Liberian dollars. that is not even able to buy you a cup of rice, or maybe it can buy you one cup of rice, but nothing else. But you can use that one to be able to get something that could buy you rest and give you additional cash to get something for yourself. So let's go *255*1#. We'll be doing a draw very shortly in the next couple of minutes. We'll be doing draw to give you money here this morning.
So yes, *255*1#. Hey guys, let's recognize few of our followers, and then
we'll come back. Maybe we'll give money to somebody.
Exactly. So while we're recognizing the followers, grab your phone. We're gonna give $4,500 or $10,000, depending the number. I don't know why you can't play to win the 10,000, right?
I've given out I think 6,000 and 7,000 here before.
Okay. So it's *255*1#, *255*1#, which is for the smartphone. So let's see who are watching, because we're coming start now. We're coming start kicking doors.
And we go from top to bottom. So our first person here is Honorable J.D. Williams. Says, I'm watching from Johnsonville. Maximax Mesila Twister Zulu. Wow. I said, good morning, people. Stanley A. Anderson says, good morning, Freedom Radio. I am following you live this morning from my business center down Waterside. Henry T. To Jr. says, good morning. I am watching from my residence in Caldwell. Thanks for the great information to our country, Mama Liberia. Mohammed Momolu Coleman says, good morning. So. Fumba MCC says, good morning, good people of Fuya, Tendia, Lofa County. President Joseph Boakai, okay, is the best president according to him. Ruben Connor says he's washing. Jackson Lama says, good morning, Freedom FM family. I am watching you from my Soul Clinic residence. Patrick X Bobo, good morning, Freedom FM family. I am watching you from Mount Barkley, Nimba United Community. Dinah Dennis, Dinah Dennis, good morning, my Freedom FM family. I'm following you up from my residence in Manhattan, New York City. Thanks for the information to our motherland, Liberia. She says that. Venetia's Junior Bar says, I'm watching from New Jersey. Venetia's Junior Bar says he's watching from Nikru Town. It is, yeah. Josh, okay. Yasa Sheriff says, Yasa is watching. Josh, I'm going to block you. I'm doing it. We'll delete your comment and then block you. So just continue to. You can express your dissatisfaction or maybe something else without insult. But once you insult here, whether that anybody, whether that us, would anybody you insult, just us, we will definitely block you up. So Abeningo Basi says, good morning, my Freedom family. I am watching from Kesselly Boulevard, Katnersville. Moses Masakoi says, hello, Higa and Abu. He says, good morning again. Stephen Fowler Jr. says, good morning, family. I'm watching you from Chicken Soup Factory. Matthew M. Cody Jr. says, I am watching you from Kola Home District, currently posted at Old Town Community. Justin Dolo says, good morning, Hagar and Abu. Roland Sua from Kangastan, the message issue how you pronounce the Kangastan. Roland says, good morning, Kangastan. Roland says, good morning, Freedom Radio Liberia.
In the possessive?
You could use it. You could use it in the possessive.
So the town belongs to the Kangas?
Yeah, the Kangas.
Okay.
So, yeah. Good morning, Freedom Radio Liberia. I am Roland Sua watching from Johnsonville, Kangastown Community. Sylvester M. Samavula says, good morning, my Freedom family. I am watching from Brewerville City VOA1 Community. Moses Masakoi says, guys, I am using your time and platform to extend my congratulatory greetings for earning your master. Okay, yeah, thank you. And congratulations to you, Moses. Thanks for the studies. James Lamin. James is
got
back
his
with
masters now,
yeah,
right?
yeah. James,
Congratulations,
James Lamin says, "Good morning, brother Abu and Hagar." J. Emmanuel Nye says, "Good morning, Freedom Morning Rise. I'm following from Johnsonville City View behind Heart of Grace." Stephen A. Bass. Good morning, Freedom Morning Rise family. I am following the show from Dakar, Senegal. Lisa Bridges says, "Good morning, my brothers." Jeff Quaketti says, "Good morning, Freedom family." And then 40 Connor says, "Stephen King." Okay. Princess Favor Miana. Princess says, "Good morning, guys. I'm watching. Thank you." And Sue Coleman says, "I'm following from the Economic Freedom Fighters of Liberia." 40 Connor. Okay. Mialu F. Fufana says, "Good morning, family. I'm following from 20th Street." Mohammed Mariaman J. Sharif says, "Good morning, Abu. I'm watching from Mamadi Diakite Intellectual Forum in Jacobtown, St. Francis Community. This government is a 419 government."
I just remember Mamadi Diakite, man.
Yeah.
So, Joseph Boakai, religious advisor on Islamic affairs, one Musa Mark, right? He has been the head of that Mamadi Diakite for so long. So the young people say he been stealing their money. When people go there, they appear, the money they can get to the place, no accountability. So they're alleging corruption on Musa Mark. But mind you, this is the man Baka used as a religious advisor. But religious advisor, man, say the book. So, but they are all allegations, though. So the young people are plotting to remove him. They've been reaching out. We'll find time.
Oh yeah, we'll find time to have a
To get
conversation
them
with
here
him.
and talk about it, because this is it, man. People can be using God. You see the other pastor, what they say, I know he and one other lady has some issue.
Yeah, right.
So the guy can be saying he religious advisor, then
so
corrupting the intellectual forum money.
So we continue here with a few of you now. Then we move on to do our draw on *255*1# or *255*1# if you are using a smartphone, and then you stand a chance to receive anything between 10,000 down here this morning. Nikki Ball Tia says, "Good morning, Freedom Morning Rise. I am Nikki Ball Tia, following from Johnsonville, Town."
I think we just hold it right there.
Yes,
because of time.
The time,
and we need to pay. So
we need to pay money out.
Yeah. So let's pay the winner. When we come back, then we go for the comments from the Vice President. But just before the comments from the Vice President, let me just read a few stops we have here in relations to some of the activities prior to the dedication. This was October 13, 2022, KMTV Liberia. Government through the Ministry of Education Thursday, October 13, 2022, officially turned over 1.5 million. What is the cost of the model school? 1.5 million. So this is it, 1.5 million USD model senior secondary school to the JLN, right? The people who won the contract, right? So the contractor, JLN Incorporated and JSS Construction Companies in Liberia for construction. So this contract was awarded CDC time. They gave it to these people, right? Okay. The project is an extension of the Lango Lepe High School in Kakata. It was because that is at 90%, almost at completion. They will go in Kakata again. Go lot to our people say, "Oh, Bagana, like same way they do the road, the script project in Kakata." They say, "Oh, Baka." So lala. They'll go lie again. Say, "Oh, Bagana be Lango Lepe School." Nana Baka, we're telling you now ahead of time. Yeah. It will be constructed on 10 acres of land provided by the Magibi County Administration and will be completed in 14 months grace period. The project is funded by the World Bank through the ARAS project under the Ministry of Education. Of course, folks, that was KMTV that reported. And then the Ministry of Education herself on 6 March 2022, press release, day 5. The Ministry of Education, on behalf of President Weah, breaks ground for the construction of 5 of the first high school in Kokoya District, Bon County, the one they did yesterday, right? Kokoya District, Bon County, March 6, 2022, Bond County. The Minister of Education has, for the first time in the history of Kokoya School District in Bond County, booking ground for the construction of a high school in the area. It will be named as the Kokoya Central High School, built in Botota City, District 1 in rural Bond County. This is an initiative of the government of Liberia through the Ministry of Education. At the groundbreaking ceremony in Botota, Education Minister said the government, through the ARAS project with support from the World Bank, will expand and build 25 public high schools across the 15 counties. So the thing, it just starting, it ain't go nowhere, yo. Right? So it will continue, probably Bagatan will finish, it will still continue, still keep being it, because that $47 million project, right? 25 high schools, that kind of school there. You better wake up one fine morning, you go to rehab and go stay in front of President Weirdo and say, oh, we can't, thanks, it can't give you, thank you for what you did for the country, right? When the man went, Senegal, he saw a park, he brought it to Labrador. He went, I know Congo or where he saw the VIP lodge, he brought it to Labrador. So this is, you're seeing other places, brought ideas and want to see them happen. So 25 school, what Baka passing around, right? Passing around beyond butt naked there. The man was thinking for his country. 25 high school. It was not about him. So he will be long gone. Like, you don't want to be doing the argument, but we are finally impacting the record there. All the papers are there. You can't change those papers there and put Baka name on it. You will only lie. When you finish lying, the reality will come to the ground. So at the groundbreaking ceremony in Bogota, Education Minister said blah blah blah, and of course Minister Soni said the move is to ensure that every educational district in the Republic has at least a senior secondary school. This was a WIA commitment. This was a WIA project. This was a WIA vision. This was a WIA vision. Then Eugene Langwe in May, right, in an attempt to clarify and put you on the alert, I present another project for the UP administration, still us to hustle on again. One of the many modern high school built by the WIA administration. This one is in Nimba. That they said the WIA government now did nothing. They are not asking for a quarter of the cost of this school just to dedicate it. All they wanted, they didn't want, they're rushing to dedicate it. So basically, those are the readings that we have. You get the winner?
Yes. So
okay, so let's take the winners and come back, then we'll go to the SFs
and you too can be one of them. All you have to do is just for $50 Liberian dollars or 70 cents, 25 cents USD. That star 255 star 1 hash when you're using the button phone, or star 255 star 1 hash if you are using the smartphone. And then you enter the currency you want to play from, but at least you must have $50 Liberian dollars on your phone or 75 cents on your phone, and then play this morning. You stand a chance to win anything around 10,000 down. We're coming to give somebody money right here this morning. Somebody who have won. So while we do so, once you continue to put in, you could get something too here this morning. So the last time we did draws in sequence, we did draw one after the other. We could do similar thing this morning, but let's give our first winner his or her money this morning. 268. Okay. So yes, star 255 star 1 hash, star 255 star 1 hash is the code this morning for just $50 Liberian dollars or 25 cents USD. You stand a chance to receive cash price of anything around 10,000 down. Anything around that down. Please don't hold the line. Please pick up. Then we move on to another person. Star 255 star 1 hash is the code for button phone users, and star 255 star 1 hash is the code for smartphone users. Then good. This person have received their money already, but we want to call them here for confirmation, and we hope that they can pick Quiet Joshua is washing morning. Wow. Agatha Glasgow says, I'm watching from Tinkers Village, a road where the common citizens' children live. Morning, Agatha. This person, please don't do us like this. Star 255. This is the final try according to our rules and standard sets here. Star 255 star, but your money is already on your phone.
But it's good to always pick up the call.
It's good to always. And that's the new system can put in place now. When you call you and pick up me, you don't get your money. Because we'll be dispersing this time, not automatically, but we'll be dispersing. This person gets him picking. My gosh. I wish I could cancel the winner's pricing. Give it out of okay, I try this person did not pick, but the good thing is the person money is in their phone. We just wanted them to call.
So the independent newspaper banner headline this morning is risking national security to foreign firm. Risking national security to foreign firm. So too many of these.
You say about the driver's license and all of that.
The driver license thing, and I agree. So it's making it. So that is that, and then at LPRC too, they're also taking thing giving it to foreigners. So it will set this country gradually. You listen to the other deputy speaker and you say, oh, it will raise, personalizing national treasury and making it like, oh, that sentiment got to stop. To start making it like, because the mountain is in Lofa, so to make decision on it, so because you're from Lofa, you say, oh, that you supposed to open your mouth, yes, say, oh, because I know selling, Wologisi can say, but anyway, tomorrow we'll talk about that, right? So let's put on display first. Let's put the vice president. So we're coming to ask the vice president, Mr. Vice President, what do you know about the IRAS school project across Liberia? You've been in government for quite some time now, way before Baka became president, right? You've been a lawmaker.
He was, from representative.
Yeah. So we won't ask you the whole school project that Dibia going all over. What do you know about it? When it started? Right? So you can hear your own vice president. Just let's hear what the vice president. And we read all the documents finished. Yesterday we read the meeting, the very first meeting that was held between the government of Liberia, the World Bank people, and the ones in America, the ones in Liberia, and all that. You saw the meeting and all of the dates and all that. We read it to you, right? So let's hear from the vice president. You know that our vice president, we gotta respect all of the offices. So before we talk anything, you can't lead the PB people and then you talk your own. So let's hear from the vice president first. Then we know what else to do. So we get the vice president coming. Right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you have that.
Oh, okay. So, okay, I thought you said it.
No, you said you
yeah, I got it. I mean, get it from
right. So if because I just need us to start with the vice president first, right? Before we come to the World Bank, the World Bank people. The World Bank people that are paying the money for it, right? That they are funding the project, right? So you are funding the project. The project is funding, you know the project is funding. You know when it started, you know how it started, right? Everything, you get all of the document. The whole proposal, the whole project, working. Yesterday I read it, we put it on the screen here for all of you to see it. Our CDC officials sat down around the table, they developed everything and agree the design of the schools, everything with the contractor, right? And send it to the World Bank. The World Bank agreed and approved the money and started sending the money. In fact, those are supposed to construct the companies, right? Those are supposed to construct it. They got hired, they got identified, and they started work. Some of the projects before the CDC government left office, some of them were at 70%, some at 80%, some at 65%, and all that, right? So this is where we are.
I'll get it over here sooner.
All right. This is where we are. Let me help you out quickly with it because it's right here.
Already.
Okay. 1 minute, folks. I thought he got already downloaded this thing.
Yeah, I got it. Just waiting for it to get up.
Right. So
in few seconds, we're on course already. Just in few seconds.
Because government thing is a delicate thing, right? To see that people lying openly, in government is something that's not fine at all. So our own job is when we compare the facts, the things, they will look at what you think, they will tell you, oh no, they want to lie, they want to not true. Not in this is able to tell you clearly that lie because we don't know how to call a lie, aside from calling it a lie. Ready?
Okay, so we good.
So, Mr. Vice President, tell us what you know about the project.
So the thing I know about the project,
Mm.
I can play it with you.
As a representative of this district,
Mm. Yeah, I'm talking to the American.
and somebody who's been around for some time, who knows
Right.
and
I will
understands
ask you first before we talk anything.
about some of these initiatives.
Okay.
I remember when Madam Sali said
Mm-hmm.
education was a mess.
Okay.
The Ministry of Education then
And he's speaking proudly. That's why I like it.
developed a program. And that program was getting to best.
So the ministry developed program getting
Under that program costs, if I'm not mistaken, over 100 million or around there.
Getting the best.
That program was to clean up the system.
That program was to clean up the system because
and make our education system better.
So to clean up the system, made the education
So from mess, getting to best.
Getting to best. That was that.
I remember.
Okay, you remember.
The Global Partnership for Education.
Global Partnership.
Had a conference in Dakar, Senegal.
Yeah, had a conference in Dakar. That's a whole.
If I'm not mistaken, either Rihanna or somebody went there to sing it. But the conference was intended to raise funds.
I don't know when you can remember Rihanna was singing.
And the fund that was raised at that program, 11.9 million was committed to Liberia for educational development.
11.9 million was raised committed to Liberia for education.
And because we needed money to support that bigger educational plan,
okay,
Madam Sali made a case to the World Bank.
Okay.
And the World Bank allocated 50 million United States dollars.
World Bank
for these
allocated
projects.
50 million. So when we added 50 million to the 11 million,
you know, when I say Madam Sali, then Joseph Bagara, our president.
Don't forget that the IRAS budget is 47 billion.
And so, to support that bigger educational plan, Madam Sali made a case to the World Bank. And the World Bank allocated 50 million United States dollars
50 million
for these projects.
51 million. What?
And you know, when I say Madam Sali, then Joseph Bagara, our president, right? And so, when those kind of money are secured, the first thing you need to do is to develop the project. When the project is approved, then you sign. This thing takes time.
Shut up. So, folks, you listen to your vice president. I don't know basically how to describe these level of contradiction, flip-flop, and of course misinformation, disinformation, all of that. All this contained right within the vice president's comment. Vice president is accusing the Ellen Sirleaf government of raising $61 million for the purpose of moving Liberia education system from mess to best. 61 million. Right? So now Critical will be asking, what did they invest that 61 million into? What program did they develop? Because I even won't come to the using that one for arrest. So are you telling me that 61 million was Ellen? Because Ellen made a comment that the education system is a mess. So the Ministry of Education developed a program from mess to best, right? So under that, they went for a conference in wherever Rihanna performed there. Then they raised 11 million for Liberia. So Madam Sali, she went to the World Bank and secured 50 million. They put it down. That 11 million plus 50 million, that's 61 million. Set it down. Say, okay. The education system, Madam Sali, you say that mess will come and make it best now. Ministry of Education already had a program. But Kun is coming back yesterday to tell us that 61 million, when Ellen then secured, they took it, they put it in some and B cover, they put B edible lock and chin on it. It just been sitting on there, waiting. Nobody touched it. Joria King, they did it 6 years, they passed. Nobody touched it. When Baga became president, before World Bank come out and say, oh, let's go do a RAS project. It makes sense. That explanation looking like something like true inside. You can detect the lie. It's just easier to detect the lie. You know, so that thing is looking at making sense to you. So they messed to best now. What that money was raised for? So what did they do? How did they impact the education from mess to best? Couldn't just stop lying. They lie what you have been passing around with all over the country. You go north, you lie there. You go south, you lie east, west, you lie all over beyond from south, left, right. You lie, you can't hear again. If from your own people you lying, the kind of story you think it will not be exposed. Okay, let's leave it right there, right? And the lie say that World Bank getting 50.
They continue because I want to get a real one from the World Bank. So they continue.
The World Bank inside right there, right? But because we got a short one right there. We got a short one. Yeah, we want to play the short one. Yeah, the World Bank woman. So because they want very long before you eat most of our time, right? So just go also 1 minute. The profile here in the VB say uno thing what you know about the project that is there. So tango story. So let's hear the World Bank people now. The people said are giving the money.
Secondary Education, or iRise project, which began in 2019.
Began what?
The year before the world was plunged in education. Secondary Education, or iRise project, which began in 2019. The year before the world was plunged into
COVID. You remember? Right? Into COVID. COVID into what? 2020. Right? So the project was launched in 2019. COVID came, COVID disrupted, and all of those things. That's how you saw the project drag Liberians. Truth, anyhow you tell the truth, you pull it, you did a gun, you put truth inside, you cover it. Someone it will fly outside, come outside by itself.
You know why I'm just laughing? It's like when you see the president calling for cabinet meetings. In the cabinet meeting, they can go there and sit, or then you go to lion school for 1 or 2 hours.
Say, gentlemen,
they just sit there and because if you listen, what the vice president was saying over there was something that Mo Ali started pushing, and many of the government ministers started pushing that very thing. So that Sunday that they sat in their meeting, they say that they allow them put together, they carry. You know, these guys feel like the way Liberians were before, where they could just sit and just lie in any form and manner to Liberians. They feel that that's how it is now. No, the disappointing thing for you is in this age and time of our country, there are Liberians who have dedicated their lives to doing research. There are Liberians who are dedicating their life to do research and dig out fights. Go are those days when you think you will just sit and lie and people start clapping for you, then you feel like you are the giant.
Yeah, 1 minute here, right? So the vice president on the money he put together, and now 61 million. Here is the project proposal, project appraisal form, right? Okay,
the public can see it.
So the public see,
we're doing it. Wow.
So that because they think and the last time when the president law will prove it, everybody know we passing around, and nobody can say we sending it, right? So the vice president to lie, putting your own law also, so you know what I mean. The country for the president to be lying, the vice president lying, right? Yeah, Ali won't get one person that can talk too small, and that person pray or God will be answering that person on prayer. But all two can lie, so who will pray for the country now? Right? Folks. So here guys gonna put it there, right? That's the cover page of it. You see the World Bank for official use only. Report number PAD 3112. International Development Association. Project appraisal document on a proposed grant. A proposed grant of what? In the amount of SDR 34, you remember the document we read yesterday, right? SDR 34.0 million, equivalent 47 million United States dollars. Jeremiah can go stand there in line and put tango figure together, 61 million. So where the banana money now? You go up back and account for the banana money. When we take Jeremiah explanation, then I mean they stole how many million? When you minus 47 from 61, they stole that one. They must bring our banana money back.
4 million back.
Now 4 million.
In fact, 14 million.
14 million. They must bring our banana money back. So how you be lying until you incriminate yourself? You be lying until what will happen to you if you go and acknowledge that they think you started weird time? How you running the country so petty like that? You think we wasting when you see you on the internet whole day, 24 hours there, you think we saying I'm joking?
And I think I can hear me, but then once they see you on the internet, you have to say you get there to be doing, then they will start to call you. Oh my man, that they won't call you to try on internet when the
everybody can be digging. As soon we go inside, right now that API thing we digging it, they will open our mouth in that one again. They will start passing around. Oh, You know what they will do with the FPRC thing? They will shift the goalposts. I mean, just predict what they will do. The moment we lay our hands on all the facts, what they will do, they will shift the goalposts. They will say, oh, that it started with our regime, they just ending it. But when it comes to that point, we know how to clear it. We're everything getting everything. Your way, the government will force you to do the right thing. So let's take course on this segment, and then we'll move to something else. At least we're laying the one to rest. We're finishing proving everything that the president lied, the vice president lied, and the government is lying. The project that we are project. Anyway, you passing in the car, just say we are project. That one you free. Because I will be happy with you. 0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 86 500 104 are the numbers to call. And of course, you will be live this morning on the show. Okay, let's begin with this person. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning, let's hear you. Go ahead. Morning, you're live. Go ahead.
Yeah. They downgrade the Oklahoma.
All right, thank you very much. No, say the down and the out cry. Good morning. Go ahead. Let's hear you. Okay, thank you very much. Librarians are getting growing disappointed. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning, David.
You see, Jeremiah Cole yesterday is very shame. So disgraceful. So disgraceful to the entire world and Liberia life. How can you all stand over there and start to lie?
David, just quickly, you want to tell us when you remember Rihanna coming to Liberia or going to sing out to perform Liberia's behalf?
My man, I got no trace of what Jeremiah was singing over there.
And the same man I said you were born, it's not pimple or Insta.
Yeah, saying you're putting pimple on your back. Yes, that's a pimple on your back. Not that boy P, not that boy and P, the woman are using. Thank you very much, Derek. Good morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah, good morning, Abu Ahega.
Morning, boss.
And my name is Abash Sharif and I'm a cop in Wall Street. Abu, let me be frank with you. I will use this time to appreciate for the effort. If people, my brother, then by now our head is gone. So God will bless you. God will empower your every strength that you need to do research and find the truth. God will grant you it. Let's go straight to the point. Abu, anything that is in darkness, you try to hide in that light, you will come off. Georgia, this is the reason why Georgia don't talk. Because he knows that somewhere, somebody there fighting for him. And that person is God. That person is God. Only God can fight for Georgia. When you try to twist it, God will still bring it out. And this is the reason why the man is the man of peace, unity, and everything. We will always pray for you to live long, to come up for 2029 and take a seat. Thank you.
Thank you very kindly. Good morning. Let's hear you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Moise. I'm calling from the shooting my sister. Yeah, I listened to the recording and you're talking to him. Gentlemen, to lie, that one of the hard things to do. The best thing that you can do when you talk the truth thing, it can be easy. But to lie, how? See the way the Bible is struggling like we doing all type of things together. Since me, I was born, I've never seen or even say that Rihanna had ever walked in Senegal to perform on behalf of Labrador.
To go raise money for Labrador.
So, the calculation now, 11 plus 47 is equal to 61. So, The next protest that is coming on is our 14 million. They get it. Yeah. The way they have our president talking, a lot you get 8 million, and then the president gets 6 million, 20. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, you got a call there. Okay, this person is holding the phone 0776 104 104.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Let me first of all say thanks to the both of you guys for the kind of work you guys are doing in electing our people. To the issue, I think these people came to power with deception, and they are trying every means possible to maintain themselves in power with deception. But yet is the most frustrating thing. I strongly believe that Professor Sobin and his team need to get on. You guys need to reach out to provide the necessary information to the Liberian people.
No, the people that are enjoying CDC government, the way I get job to, they ain't standing with him now. We're not doing our best for our country and the people. So forget about Professor Sonin.
It's so frustrating.
It doesn't Professor Sonin not aware about what's going on.
And his team should be here to provide the information. It's not about George Weah. Because George Weah is just there, but he gives you the opportunity to serve.
It's about their own legacy, what they work on. I agree with you, my brother. Thank you very much. Right? It's about their own legacy. Not necessarily about George Weah, but setting the record straight on these things. Good morning.
Good morning, Abu, brother, and Higa.
Morning.
What did I know that nobody can come on their platform with prejudice and unwarranted opinion to survive with any life. You guys are competent. That platform is very much informed. Nobody can lie there. Against that, I will appeal to you personally, Abu. Leave your speaking for him. I can listen to you all the time. Even I want to be personally appeal to you. I know you will not survive, but just let him to tell you what you want to say.
But the Megan talk, you got anyone in Menko talk? The Megan talk. All right. So who's in somebody begging for you? Yeah, as a again hijack the beginning. 0776 104 104 086 500 104. Good morning.
Good morning, Abu. Good morning, Higa. Good morning,
morning. Let's hear you.
This is the voice of PSI and I join from Sydney District 4. Abu Higa, as you are aware, governance cannot be propaganda last. But these guys, their only strength is propaganda. Let me say that the common word lie. Yeah, that man struggling to lie to that. They who are there, occupying one of the prestigious offices now, according to, you see, the man is saying what to provide information, then you say, if I'm not mistaken. If you know you're not searching for what you got to provide, you go and do your research and come present. You are a vice president. You got research people. Why didn't you do your research what you got to provide? Why was the streamer or information?
They did the vice president research, and the only thing they could record when Rihanna came in like brother perform.
This is the guy.
When is the guy to perform?
You said the book is going cabinet meeting to practice out of that. I will hear that or in a cabinet meeting. Look, they are that group of Liberians, they are getting that road to get that. All are giving us supporters. They are thought processing is just the same. They will lie with profit. Some people lie, they are very committed to lie. Even their supporting
So at this point, the project, who you think it belongs to? The president, we are President Baka.
The fights are clear. We listen to the VR, the referee. One thing is a referee in this case. What the representative said? He said 2019, right? And she even went as far as saying 6 years of dedicated hard work. How the government says about where they coming from? What is liars, seamless liars coming from? President lie, vice president lie, minister, everybody. Nobody is a lying or government. It's a lying party. Everybody in the party can lie. The small one can lie, the big one can lie. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We need some. Our artists need to make someone a song, man. Lying. Lying. The president. Oh, yeah, they do a song with now. We'll play. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Abu and Hega.
Good morning.
And good morning to the team, lovely people of Gulf County. Well, this is Mohammed Bondi Obama Jr., who I've called from Ghana. Well, Abu and Hega, I would like to appreciate you guys. You always coming on the list with the election of people who are so narrow-minded in thinking, like our vice president. Well, but you see how lying, you cannot lie to the public easily. You know, I regret the late Johnson has to stick that man's hand and presenting to Walker has vice president. It's Johnson that made that man to be vice president. That's about his character. You know, can be a vice president of our nation. Really? He said the man lies. He lies boldly. It is not fair. He's changing his lying ability, really.
Damn it, the woman, Lily, ready? I'm feeling sorry for him. Good morning.
Good morning, Edgar. Good morning, Abu. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning. We are fine. How do you feel?
Yeah, my name is James Bade, and I'm the chairman of the Veteran Assembly in District 16, Nico Town. You know, Abu and Hega, these people, you know, before they took power, they began lying to the people during their campaign period. Do you know what happened when in Magibi, in Kakata, when the CA hospital got, you know, on fire, when it got burned? It was the former president. You know, we are told I want a building up to a 3 or 4 story building.
I know.
And then he told the people, saying the company that want to build a hospital for you people, you know, is right here in Magibi. So the former president made an initial contribution of $80,000 United States dollars. During the campaign, Waka then went and told the people, say they will build a hospital, this and that. In fact, we are not going to do anything for the people. They voted against we are. And the father and now they say when they took power, something that job we are put into the company, you know, saving to start with it until, you know, when he take power, you know, so he can split it. They went and took that money from them. They say the government not get money. In fact, the private job we have made the money was too much to build our hospital. So they cannot afford. In fact, they're not ready to build the hospital here. Up to now, here doing, you know, they are squishy a little corner. They still there. The people go flex over that idea up to now. So these people started lying before they even took power.
I see it running.
I see it talking about Kakata.
Yeah, can you imagine that?
Yeah. They stole our hospital money.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, my dear brother.
Yes. So we will want to do another job, but Abu will get all of those lies from the president to the ministers to the vice president. We get everything. And then put them together, then you know where we are. So star 255 star 1 star 255 star 1 hash.
Who's in calling? What he got trying to get it? Who's in? Good morning. Let's hear you. I know you must be feeling embarrassed right now. Who's in care?
Abu, good morning to you. Good morning to you, Chairman.
Morning.
Yeah, so Abu, we are all students of English and we have understand the rudiments.
Student of what thing?
If you are not, I'm a student of history and record.
I say student of what thing? Okay, history and record. Okay, like what record do you have?
So the school you're talking about, the constructions of the different schools in the different countries. That project was initiated by former President Sedis.
Former President
George Warner, yes, Honor George Warner.
What's the document to prove? What's the document to prove that?
The public and the country, the entire country.
But you listen to the World Bank representative to Liberia, you listen to her statement?
Chairman, what I'm saying, if you do your research, it's not established.
No, but you will not do the research now. You say you're student of history and record. So what the record you get? Show the record. Show the reference document. Which document?
That thing started on George Warner. You can recall.
Hey, bro, you not thought that one. You thought that one. I said, give the reference document.
Well, Abu,
Give out the reference document. You say you still
There's a public
record.
platform. I will not come on the radio and mislead the public.
Yeah,
right?
so please give out the reference document so everybody can go see that document too and see it.
And
We want to post it out here just as we did with the ones we have in our possession, just as we did with them.
So they allow me to lay my thoughts, right? So higher education minister called George Warner. On George Warner 2016, President said the education system was a mess.
But I see cool thing you come in talk. Listen now, that thing you're talking about, right? That was an investment in mess to best. You jump, you say that IRAS. How is it related? The two companies, the institutions they got named are different from the World Bank initiative, the IRAS initiative.
Let me give you my own issue I have with intelligence.
So all right, get all the reference document now. Sure the document.
I work on a woman. So I want to be honest in this conversation, right? I told that all officials of the government, even the Ministry of Education, Foreign Affairs, who have referenced the former administration, they did not do so. They didn't reference George Warner, neither said it. So if they didn't do, I expected that the current administration reference.
Right? Stop it now. You go to the reference. So the reference. So where they reference the former administration, sure that
where leave that guy.
No way they posted we can get who's in China. That who's in China. Who's in there? So who's in? Where is the reference to the former government that the Ministry of Foreign Affairs did? Where? Tell us where.
So on this platform. Right? When you leave in the radio, I'll be at
all right. So let's talk to somebody who has one here. Who's in? Good morning. Morning.
Yeah, morning.
Okay, this is Hey Guy, and I'm here with Abu. We're calling you from Freedom FM.
Yeah, I'm Alan Jara.
You played the cash giveaway this morning on our program.
Yeah, I played 4 times.
You played 4 times, so you used 200 LD, right?
Yeah.
Check on your phone. You check on your phone. You receive 4,000. Okay. For you, enjoy your money. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. *255*1#. Let's see. We can give something again to another one person. *255*1# is the code for those using the button phone, and *255*1# is the code for those of you using a smartphone. And then just for $50 Liberian dollars, you stand a chance to receive the least money here is 4,000 for $50 Liberian dollars or 25 cents USD. So once you dial *255*1#, okay when you are using a smartphone, you okay, or when you're using the button, the smartphone, you use *255*1#, and then okay, you'll be asked which currency you want to play from. If you got $50 LD on your LD account, you can play from your LD account. If you got 25 cents on your USD account, you can play from your USD account, and then you stand a chance to receive a cash prize with the least price here at 4,000 Liberian dollars. So you can.
Sure. So too many people getting involved. So basically, what I've understood that the UP folks are running with, like Anton V. Kesely, who was then Deputy Minister for Research, Planning, and whatever during the CDC time, have posted something here. Is a long read, but it's important to help who's in care, who dropped from UL, but passing around defending Bwaka and Jeremiah Kun lying around the place. He was actually responding to one of the United Party confused sycophants. You share an education project prioritization, right? Prioritization documents from 2017. So that 2017 thing you're talking about is an educational project prioritization document, right? Which appears to be a compilation of proposed projects reflecting the ministry's priority for that year, 2017. That means the 2017, the project and the ministry prioritize. He asks, how does this document serve as evidence of a World Bank commitment to fund secondary education up to 50 million, which we were talking about? There's a whole separate commitment. Then you go to a Ministry of Education, project priority list, you jump to confuse the public. In fact, you are undermining your own argument. You claim that the ministry began working with the World Bank in 2016 on the idea behind the IRAS project. Look at the nonsense on the idea behind the IRAS project, which is a blatant lie. Yet, the 2017 priorities you share do not even mention the construction of high schools, right? Even though you argue that in 2016 the project started, right? But then the very document you're using, it did not mention the ARAS project. The ARAS project is not in your 2017. So the same government that started negotiation to build high school in 2016, but in 2017 when they were making priority lists, they did not pull ARAS project there. It makes sense. Every time your lab will find a way to get it out and explain to our old man and our papa, so they will understand Google. Because the way you're taking the country, when you support the country, it becomes all Kenya, right? The expansion of secondary education or the integration of educational technology at secondary level, which are the very foundation of the improved results in secondary education ARAS. Improved result in secondary education ARAS project. Why you're trying to steal something that you get no relationship with you? You don't even live in the same neighborhood. Right? I'm also struggling to understand how a concept note or a proposal for a 25 million credit can be cited as evidence of securing a 50 million grant. The money you're talking about, that credit, 25 million credit. But you say that 25 million credit, that is same money using to justify a 50 million grant. Grant, I want that free money. You made an argument, you made a debate. Then the World Bank grant gave 50 million in grant or 47 million in grant, right? Then you say, oh, the credit proposal who deal with the World Bank for 25 million that it made a poke. Do you know how many similar funding proposals we left behind at the Ministry of Education? Same proposal there. You go take proposal. Well, we're not successful. So our own successful proposal that we left with you, we ain't talking about. Right? We must go take it too. When we take that one, then your whole government and you'll not get nothing to then your whole government, because everything you're trying to do are things that CDC are earmarked and were executing and working on. Right? But the one they get money for, they can put their more inside that one. You see in Pinsville, that little small park, your condemning park, that little small park your bill. Yeah, anybody talking about it? That one that your project, your mind small. That you can do so small thing. So when you do your small thing, you can see anybody go near. No.
That's why you go be a service center in the southeast for the entire southeast. You build
2 bedroom.
I know 2 bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
But when
no, the bathroom make it 2 because the bathroom they put scenes out there. They cross.
So when we are wanted to build office for LPRC, you saw what he did.
Mm-hmm. And
for NAFA, you saw what he did. For the NSA, you saw what he did. Yeah. So there is a great difference between now and before.
So Anton V. Kesely went further. Wouldn't it be absurd for me to go on Facebook and claim credit for any future projects simply because we drafted proposal to address the many educational challenges Liberia faces? It would definitely be absurd. And that's how the argument of the vice president is absurd. The president is absurd. Katum Bwaga absurd. I don't know the vice president woman in Google. I know Princess. Absurd. We know our vice president woman because we know how the whole thing is that we know how looking. You also reference minutes from a March 14, 2017 meeting where the World Bank County Manager reportedly agreed with the government of Liberia to include a 30 million. So their own debate is different from the whole vice president. Vice president say they went Senegal, Rihanna go perform there, they raise money. So the UP beginning on social media, they say no, they get 25 million credit proposal, then they get 30 million proposal that in 1 minute too. So we also there.
I think the government they call Rihanna Barre can perform. Or at this point, we need money more than ever before. So we need to call instead of going to build service center and do other petty things and use mobile money to get money from there. We need to call Rihanna, Jay-Z, Beyonce, and if possible, Davido. That all of them can raise money for us because that's why they call the vice president.
Put that somewhere again.
Now. Yesterday was at the
transport.
The transport. Is it the same transport?
Yeah, let me see. Protest somewhere. Protest going on. Protest FM.
That's a project. That's a project that nobody claiming under your regime. Protest. No way for y'all. I won't pay for y'all.
Protest FC.
Yesterday morning, soup beginning.
Yeah, I'm passing
for Fender.
No, even when was it Friday? Capital Building, soup beginning out there again. So this is protest at the Ministry of Transport. Okay, Ministry of Transport continues. So it's a small Gen Z movement in the ministry every other day until you're here. Then you know the thing about the Gen Z movement, there was a serious protest because when you're not listening to the post, so they insist. They keep that. So it's a small Gen Z.
The kind of government we get, arrogant
protest.
government.
But I don't know how they are going to succeed because the vice president, the people now get a vice president car, they get a president car, they get a president car,
they get a police car,
the police car, they get a speaker car. So I don't know who y'all go to. They put finish buying everybody in the government. So but anyway, Gen Z continue. Right? So that is that. But folks, guess what? This stealing project are not going to stop now because you know what? George Weah left a whole legacy. Hey, I know a lot of you are just shame can hold you. You think someone was supporting Weah because Weah was giving you anything? I challenge anybody in Weah government from the start to the end, the minister and this that to kind of say, oh, you see that guy Abu Ryan, I challenge them on this open mark. I challenge any of them. Fasten. Right? We supported Weah because we believe Weah was indeed committed to the transformation of Liberia. We supported Weah because Weah prioritized the ordinary people. We supported Weah because Weah brought the presidency down and be a united country where everybody, when you see the president, you don't get afraid. You go to the president. Mm-hmm. The young people, the youth, the elder, right, the disabled, everybody felt Weah everywhere he went. We believe that's the kind of presidency we need because we're a communal society. But we don't need a presidency that's traveling on a highway and stop the people for 3 to 4 hours, mimicking the world day. Even Charles Taylor did not do it that way, we are told. We don't need that kind of presidency.
So they say Charles Taylor used to be, when Charles Taylor come for passing, you think your back. Maybe like
yeah, you think about, but the way he stopped, moment, a major highway there, he tell the people to stand for 5 hours. The president still to rehab, take him back. He ready
for rally all the way down.
All the way. Over the traffic. Right? We are wasn't like that. In fact, to a point where when we are cap, as soon as we are cap, you see Tesla, all of them running, they're going. Nobody beat on anybody. Nobody threatened them. Nobody said they will kill them. Nothing. Whatever. So it was a kind of down to earth. Yes, it wasn't 100% perfect. We know because he kind of inherited a messy country. You all know that. Right? Liberia problem is foundational. Liberia problem is the bureaucratic breakdown and, of course, incoherence that exists that needs to be structurally addressed and deal with. And it will take time. It's not instantaneous, but this man brought a populist agenda, a people-centered governance. And then who are we? We say, okay, let's lend support to this one. And that was the basis of our support. For those of you that have been asking, why I wouldn't be on something, we didn't benefit anything directly, right? We are still the same. We are still the young people, you know, hustling, using other means, right? And things because we have diversity in other skills and things we can execute, we do contract for people and things we move around. That's why you're wondering how we're making it.
Even up to now, they can still be asking themselves.
Even up to now, you're wondering. Some of you say, oh, we are our name on the other agency list, EPA list, how do you call the other NSA list. Definitely, okay. Assuming in your small mind that these things were true, even though you were lying, right? You used to put big money into our name. Poor people, you're lying on us in the country, right? Now we're not there. We still, our life still in the same position. So why are you lying on all of that for now?
As we speak, some of us will even better than some of your assistant minister and some even minister.
Oh yeah, of course. Right? So why are you lying? Now we stay here. We still maintain our position. We change it. It is we're actually depending on money coming from government. And you know, when that kind of money go away from you, you will still want to maintain it some way. You'll be lobbying and stuff, but nothing. You will stay the same. So you can lie at a door, baby man door. What can be in the dumper? You can lie. I don't know how they can lie, but I can lie, right? So we are left. What we are completed FARC, Freeport, and several other areas, right? But we are left where? We are left NOCA. We are left LTA, right? We are left the youth. There's a youth project that's supposed to be built, I think, in Maryland.
Even in Maryland,
right?
Yeah, in Ganta.
Good. And we are left some other I mean, project was started. Someone at 80, le Noka on, he passing right behind MCC office. That big building you can see up there. We outside that Noka hair office, Noka headquarter project. We was transforming this country. Like the late Mobutu Nyimpa would say, there are both horizontal development and vertical development, right? The role and of course the infrastructure. We was engaging all simultaneously. Okay, you're more than man. Something. So now the question becomes: you cannot erase real legacy because they're physical. People can interact, people can see it, people can talk about it. The records are there, the documents are there. So there's a video I sent you, and I want us to play. We'll come in access now, then we'll open the phone. Like, Mr. Parker, you need to wake up and do something. You need to wake up because at the end of the day, when you leave the Liberian presidency, this video, please put it up. Right?
So why
you need to wake up and do something because at the end of the day, we got to judge all the presidents. Listen to Stanton Waterspoon admit that they campaign against Jawia. They say Jawia handles on the ball. He also admit at the same time that we are probably at least when we are 1 year he did it. But so Baka where you own? He's still in passing one still project. And we talk about it, then you go to Lala document and all of your contradicting. Vice president say one thing, right? The minister say another thing. The president say another one. Then the World Bank can and expose you. Then the small kini rat name, people water dance on Facebook, la lying. They even know what kind of information they're sharing, they la lying. All those things are there. Our country is being run terribly, disastrously, very disastrously. So now let's ask a hard question, Mr. Baka. What's going to be your legacy?
Okay, so we in queue and we good. When we come back, we do another draw to give our money to you on *255*1# for those of you using smaller button phone. *255*1# for those of you using the smartphone for just $50 or 25 cents. So we'll come back after this. We do another draw and give money to our third winner this morning.
Is this government doing better on the corruption than CDC government? What's your take?
No, the government is doing worse. And let me use fully. Like under the Joe Biden government for 12 years, they were taking the poor money, and the people say, "You put it back, you put it back." For every time they take money, they put it back, they put it back. For every time they take money, put it back. When Joe Biden government came now, they said, "I made the money, you're taking too much, you're not paying it fast, so you might not take it again." It was not the first time. Joe Biden did it for 12 years.
So this government in 2025, you are saying that they are doing worse than Joe Biden government, right? Thank you. Your name and where you joining us from? We are discussing corruption. Let's stick to corruption. Your name and where you joining us from?
Hey, my name is Harry Estomo. I call from North Dakota.
Harry, talk to us. Is the government doing better than George Manoia government?
I would say no, Stanton. You one of the witness that the government is highly corrupt. Let's look at President Bwaka that stole from the Liberian people and building house in his hometown. Let's look at the house that he made in Banjo. So the government will be 100 times corrupt than any government in the history of Liberia. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We have taken 4 quarters. We'll go to 11. Let me take this one. Your name and where you joining us from?
Thomas, how you doing?
I'm doing, my friend. Corruption issue. President Weah and President Bwaka. Who's doing better?
Yeah, first name is Lawrence Lynn calling from Delaware.
Yes, sir.
President Bwaka government is wet. The first thing UP government are making is corruption. For 12 years, the largest Liberian people, they store enough now that Liberian people come back and give them another 12 years again, 6 years again, and then corruption, so that their name is corruption.
Thank you very much. We got caller number 5. Caller number 6 is coming on. I'm going to take this one from this end. Your name and where you joining us from? Is this government doing better now on the fight on corruption? Your name and where you joining us from? All right. I'm sorry. There you go. Your name and where you joining us from?
Yeah, my name is Marvin. Teachers are calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
Brother Marvin, corruption issue. What's your take?
This government is ridiculous. They feel on everything that they do to Liberian people, they're going to do better. They came with all fake promises and everything I turned around.
Thank you very much, my friend. Let me take this one on the your name 912. Your name and where you joining us from? My brother, you calling from where? Yes, go ahead now. Talk to me.
Well, it's a 50-50 show right here because people around the president.
So you say 50-50 you're in the middle now. You cannot tell which government doing better or where did better, right?
Because nobody is, none of that is doing well when it comes to corruption.
All right, thank you very much. So let me say this real quick. Hold on, let me get over here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 CDC, 1 UP, 2 on the side. That will give us 7. We got 5 more to go. And we're going to take 5 calls. Then we're going to go to Liberia. These are all international line. And I said people right for Canada from Liberia, they are thinking. So again, let's go back and take 5 more calls. Your name and where you joining us from? Your name and where you joining us from?
I'm Jared Wesley. I'm calling from Seattle, Washington State.
Brother Wesley, CDC, UP, corruption. What's your take?
This government is worse. I expect more from this government. This government is worse.
Thank you very much. I'm going to take this one. Your name and where you joining us from?
I'm calling from New Jersey.
Talk to me, my brother.
Yes, I think this government is doing worse.
Johnny, talk to me. Talk into the phone.
The government is doing worse. As a rescue government, they are doing worse than here at the CDC.
Thank you very much. Your name and where you joining us from?
Okay, folks, I think
you cannot hold the line. We got a lot of calls coming in. Your name and where you joining us from?
Hagar, when we are speaking here, people think we are speaking out of malice or hate. We are speaking out of the facts. Look, the only people you see in this country that's defending Bwaka are people who are benefiting from the system.
And those who are still begging and expecting something from them.
But trust me, things are terrible. Right? We told you that the CDC government all wasn't rosy, all wasn't perfect. There were times we beat on people here. And all of you, some of you that are truthful will say, hey,
I can remember one morning you and Austin, but then you dealt with the former finance minister.
Of course. Another time again, Sekou and our partner, we dealt with whenever we saw contradiction with that, even McGill, the all-powerful McGill. So we're not like y'all. Our thing is kind of organic, is genuine. We are friends, but you don't abuse the Liberian people and then you want to use our friendship to shield yourself. No, don't do that. CDC officials were afraid. They were afraid even of we who were their friends and supporters. They were afraid of us. Right? Our own man to the airport. Hayes. Right? One time we got ready for him. My own big brother, Donna Kamara. We spent weeks here. Y'all said Alana. Like y'all say, oh, that only, you know. But y'all said Alana, these things are there. Austin, we used to be here. We'll go for the men because we wanted them to do the right thing and live in the periphery of the president's vision and agenda. So anybody who start going also, unlike y'all want to defend everybody. Moali goes to 250,000 in Bobolo, you're still defending it. Right? You're still defending it. The president lied about yellow machine, you're defending it. Vice President can lie about yellow machine, you're defending it. Fabian John told people when China up to now, where is the yellow machine? We're not hearing anything. So this is exactly what we're saying. The government will need to recalibrate. Things are very, very out of hand. I don't know who is in charge. I don't know whether the president is self-aware, because every time he speaks in the public, he speaks in dismissive tone. It signaled to me as though he is, practically disconnected from the realities. And it is indeed troubling to have a president of a country who does not even know what is happening in his own country. Then we are headed dangerously. Now, you see, all of the views that were expressed on that call with Spoon FM, right? The very machine that was used to campaign for them. You see, we did not lie when we campaigned for CDC. That's why you see we are here, we are vindicated. But they lie. So people are using their platform. As soon as we open a line to do that rating and say, oh, that Freedom FM. So we don't get bothered. We don't do this thing because we want to remain. Even our partners and other people know. Right? They did it there. They flogging what too much. Phoebe hearing what Mr. Every Time contest. Right? You see a whole thing. I don't even know how people can take Phoebe. I basically maybe stand on make fun all of that, man. You think and put in there because he looks funny, he sounds funny, he appears funny, and his logic is so twatted, and you don't even get anything sound inside. Right? But however, he there trying to make a way. His own party suspending, but he there he trying to make a way. He said he get time for comments. Right? See, my man Abdullah Mame, the conspiracy theorist. Every now and then he has some kind of conspiracy. You see, conspiracies can sound like logic, but they're not logic. They're complete disinformation. So that guy will always construct conspiracy theories and frame things and blah blah blah. You're passing around and say the committee CDC haircut or what CDC haircut and CDC stay there. So it's not hard to detect liars. Every time we come, we tell you something here it happened. So you can call all liars. Right? But for them, you can call them liar because they say one thing with all of the stress and emphasis, it proved to be on the contrary. So you know who are into this thing for lie, who using the microphone to lie, and who using the microphone to help inform our people and educate our people and expose. We may be radical in our approach, which we do not apologize for, because we know we are dealing with very recalcitrant breed of people in governance, and that's why we have to adapt the radical approach to dealing with them, and no sorry for it. Now, those were a form of protest, Mr. President. If you do not know, Liberians are using the phones to protest. Liberians in the diaspora in Liberia, the calls were overwhelming.
Who are not seeking jobs from you?
No, they're not looking for jobs.
There is a difference between people who are seeking jobs and the people. That's when you get to know the sincerity. When a friend wants something from you, he's different in behavior than the one who is genuine about the relationship with you. So in this case, these are people who are not expecting you to appoint them. No, these are people who are not depending on your government ministers to pay their fees. to provide for their homes, to give them money to buy, to maybe rent their place or places or whatever. No, these are not a group of people. These are genuine a conversation that these people are having, because their interest is the improvement of our economy. Their interest is the development of our country, the fight against corruption that you promised. So these people are different from my brother who's in Kiau and the legs of Kopa Pazaway. And these are people who are feeding from the crumbs of your table on your table. So you don't compare their statements with people who are genuine about their statement. So there is a difference, Mr. President. These are the group of people that you should be listening to. And these are the people who actually mean well for you. Like us, these are the people that want you to succeed. But if you say them feel like, oh, these are opposition, man, no man, they are unserious people, then you go there when the children go protest, then you take clothes, you say, oh, you are undermining your own leadership. You are undermining your own legacy. And this is it, Abu. You listen to the callers. Over 12 calls, the guys picked on his program. Phoebe Henry's, your own people were there. This was not something that they said the editor, no. That direct from the internet, we just divided it and took that portion that the one you're listening to. Yes. You listen to how Liberians express dissatisfaction. These are people who are outside, way outside of this country.
Even those inside, overwhelmingly, Liberian voice that your government in under 2 years have stolen and continue to steal from the country more than the government you succeeded. This should be a wake-up call to you, Mr. President. This should be a wake-up call to the government, to all of you. You see, you do not expect the ministers to admit to this. You do not expect people who are looking for contracts or who are benefiting from the regime to admit to these things. But they are facts. They are the facts. They are there. And it is happening. Right? So when the Liberian people take to the street to demand and ask you for answers to these things, Mr. President, your response must be dignified. Your response must be respectful. But Mr. President, when you talk to the podium, right, thinking that you were addressing political rivals, you are denying the realities, Mr. President. These realities will come one day to haunt you. We are sitting here, we are talking, we are small children. You call us. We are talking you. Small children. We look at small children to you. The way y'all here and looking at that, right? But these realities will come one day to haunt you. So you got left share. I mean, I felt very disgusted when I saw the president reaction and laughing as if to say things are normal in the country. You listen to the callers, over 12 to 15 callers calling. People who are not looking for a job, people who are not hustling. You won't put the other something there. And then you went and programmed people. You won't have the Liberian people suffering and then you laughing. Oh, the people say, the people say, Baga can't lie. Baga, you yourself, you doubted in your response that you can't lie. You yourself disagree that you can't lie. You say, oh, the people say I can't lie, but tell them say they can lie. So that means you're saying the people who say you can't lie, they're lying on you, right? So that means you're a liar. I mean, technically, now y'all listen to the man. We're gonna play. Y'all listen to Baga and say, you say something. You say, oh, the people say I can't lie, but they tell them say they lying or they can lie. So that means they who say you can't lie, they lying on you. You can lie. So when you see God can work magic. So God works on a way and put something in his mouth. You come outside, you know, you're passing. I've been seeing you're passing around. I say your way will open the one or your understanding.
Okay, so we can play this, but when we come back, we got a few more persons to play, then we do another draw, maybe one or two in sequence, then we move on. So star 255 star 1 hash. For those of you using the button phone, and star 255 star 1 hash. For those of you using the smartphone, let's play this and come back to see whether we can do a draw. It's up to you. We want to give you at least 10,000 here this morning, maybe 4,000, 10,000, or whatever it is. But let's see this one. You ready for us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get it.
accountability of the government. Interestingly, today, somebody sent me somebody who two protesters, one of them, I don't know, said he's protesting. He said because I can't lie. They can't lie. Just and then all of them were protesting that he's protesting because we're not giving you a chance to sell drugs because I had you. Very good protest. But a country 178 years, our young people with talent, you can't keep that. It's our job.
So let's hold it there.
Make them,
right,
prepare them for the.
So what does this tell you? This tell you that you have a president who's in denial of the realities and the facts and the lively condition of the people. Because people do not protest when they're okay. People do not protest irrespective, right? When they have jobs to do, when their salaries are coming. They will not have the chance to protest. So when citizens take to the street, right? Leaders must listen and engage and hear them out. That's the most honorable thing to do. But when you have a leader who acts in denial and pretend in his utopic limitation as though he has created an enabling or a conducive environment, and you think, I don't know who puts the president under the impression that he has done everything he has to do, the country normal. All you got to do, you be passing around, and when you wake up, you get in the car, you pass around, and so everything is okay. No. The urgency, you don't see it with the president. When you go out there, what you see in the street, the destitution you see in the street daily, right? The breakdown of the economy you see daily. I just told you about the different report that we will get and read them out for you. You listen to the president, you see a president who is standing unaware, right? On border. And you think your life is going anywhere. No. I don't know how you're going to answer it, but this is done right and, disrespectful to the Liberian people. So when you look at the president's response and look at the colors, the except we just play. The very government, why you see the president sounding like this and making fun, is the same government the person saying is 3 times, 5 times, someone say 8 times, 100 times corrupt. You're stealing from the Liberian people and you're making fun out of them. But let's go to the course, right? Take course. While we're taking course, keep playing. Star 255, star 1 hash. Star 255, star 1 hash, and then be qualified to win 4,000, 6,000, 7,000, 10,000 here this morning on the show.
Yes, we can pick calls. MCC has been calling back to back. 0776104104104086. Okay, yes, I think Patrick. Yeah, you're right. So star 0776104104104086 are the numbers. You can call us on here this morning. Our man Patrick Topa, there in Bon County is following, and I'm sure.
And the thing about it, man, you're wasting your time on church. He's not even paying heed to you. He ain't giving you the attention. The mayor living a private life, but your sleep, your wake up, your time,
everything about
right?
Him.
The man ain't even responding to you. He ain't get time for you because you know what? Church said, you lie to the people. You say you can do the thing more than me. I give it to you now. You go ahead. Me, I'm not coming. Nobody come and say, oh, that job we are making him do. So whole day they picking on the man. They say, oh, citizen coming put that job we are. One day the man not put more in protest really. The man doing a different thing, living a private life. Right? Librarians, let's hear you out. Good morning.
Hello?
Hello, good morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah, good morning, Abu. Thank you for the time, the sacrifice of your country on the list. This is Emmanuel, Stewart, and I join you from Greenville, Pioneers.
Okay.
Yeah, Abu, this government, the spirit for this government is too much. And that is why sometimes, like you said, the former president is not paying attention, on these people that are irresponsible day by day. focus of the former president speaking the party is to how can we, strategize and see how we can reclaim.
Yeah, redeem the Liberian people.
Redeem the Liberian people from this kind of reckless and irresponsible government that came to power as a result of that.
Okay.
You myself went to school, Abu. So every project have a stage. They have stages. If you say that this project is your project, then that project will have a beginning part. We have to do with the launch of that project, the group of that project, the origin of the project.
Okay.
What can I tell us? When did he even break ground on some of these projects?
All right. Thank you very much.
Let's talk to Masisi. So 0776104104, 0865104104, and then continue to play your cash giveaway. We do another job before close up here this morning. Masisi, you want to get the call from over there while we wait for Masisi? Yeah, she's
okay. So good morning.
Good morning, Abu.
Good morning.
I'm Andy Brokos. I'm Purple Ferry Street. You see, one thing, I don't want you guys to wait your time on this boy for us. I'm only about my feet valid, but you're only sense and knowledge. And you can always say your show, and then you want us to I show, and then I'm going to talk to the blocker. Issues of water conservation. Water is a failure. We all know that. So we have to wait our time here for. I will never let the whole story. The time is just good thing for them.
All right.
Thank you very much. Thank you very kindly. Masisi can put in your calls now, and then others.
Okay. Hussein has called. So when Masisi can, they will do small debate on it one year. Good morning, Hussein. Let's hear you.
Yeah, Abu, you can take all as my credit. I'm in the private sector. I'm not in government. I'm not being paid by any minister, so I'm not.
The time pass. The time for you to clarify. I think pass. Your knee on the color brigade. Your knee on the color brigade. So
get that Oman to call the Oman using $250.
Unless you show all the color brigade list. Unless you show all the color brigade list. Unless you show the color brigade list and your Nina there, like only way we believe you receive it.
Masisi money.
People can get you money to call.
No government official. I'm saying this on the public record. No government official give me right.
Okay. So Masisi, yeah. So what are you talking about, Masisi? $250 phone. What are you talking about? Is she here now?
So she might not be pretending that ordinary woman in a need phone. She's using $250 phone at the expense of those people who call on the radio. So we call that you get a chance.
So what kind of phone you using? So all the time you can talk about Baka, what kind of phone you using?
Abu, I'm using my phone.
What kind of phone? Which one of the phone you using, Uzi?
Artel. I'm using Artel phone.
How much you bought it? How much you bought it?
I bought it $9.
And you lying. But so you suffering that you can't even hold good phone.
So which one you can be chatting on Facebook?
Wait. Just wait. Hussein said the country already they developing enjoying. Be mad at you like Artel button phone you using. You want to buy small touch screen phone.
You know the enjoyment I'm talking about. Few months or 2 years from now, the entire district school will be completed on a single cannon.
Okay, all right.
So what I want get to do with the president lying, the vice president lying.
You know, Islamic brother need better education. When the district school is completed on a cannon, I know we.
So what I want get to do, what I want get to do with us. So what I want get to do. So that district school been made drop from UL.
Yes, Abu, no issue.
The country hard. I want me drop from UL. Good morning.
Good morning once again, Abu.
Good morning. That's you.
It's almost like a safety. The name who account that released from a Canadian company. Now,
yeah, but no, let's get my.
Yeah, I'm here for 2 minutes.
Yes, I'll go ahead just on 30 seconds. Let's give it a massive.
Yeah. I'll put them. Those guys were playing more on of means of Canada message. All of what was there in the protest, the president also anything to speak about. The police, who will think about a town in arena day, your police will answer the chief. They don't go and praise you and say, somebody saying that they did job on Manasari. Okay,
Why is there a left figure is not playing in the air? We are not saying.
Yeah, don't mind.
So, Massey morning.
Massey, go ahead. Yeah. Who's in that area?
Good
Enjoy your
morning.
film. We are jealous of you for the film, yeah.
Yeah, he escaped. That's true.
Okay, so you calling for Bwaka Brigade, they came by you found out
And Massey, just quickly, we know many of those people who passing around like the one they call JMB song, or they got to MP, how they call him, your man Ducle. They met those people bought a man from that cost more than 1,005. And we know them.
I saw it live and he was jumping all around here, but you get there. Why you say one follow you lay, one follow you but you say
the high is shoe looking too, eh?
What?
The high is shoe looking? Because I haven't really seen him yet. Yeah, that one by the tree run away from you. But Massey, your own phone expensive by the man phone, so the man scared the man defending government, but your phone you got 250 phone the man get. All right, thank you.
Okay, we got 10 more minutes. Continue to play your cash giveaway right here this morning. Let's go. We want to pick another person.
Yeah, Kane, let's hear you.
Abu, how are you?
I'm fine, man.
Yeah, I just want to bring something to the attention of the public. Like somebody said, the government spent so much dollars to undermine the protest, but they didn't succeed in undermining the protest. They succeeded in infiltrating 2 persons in our group. All of the communication, the placards that we used for the protest were digital, meaning the computer rats print.
We saw them.
Because we were coming under the ring. So they succeeded in planting somebody from Blue Crest University to jump under the ring with placard and run straight to the camera. Placard came live. And they succeeded with the justice. If the president was honest, if they didn't plan this, the president was not going to speak to those 2 things. The president followed the protest from start to finish. You were on a program of watching the protest.
I saw them.
But I want to say to them, they can go about line, turn to the war bank, country director for sharpening the contradiction. No, you cannot lie on everything. Even the people, the places you gather projects, there are people that live in there, they're not dying. They know who started almost or completed everything. They just get painting, waiting for dedication. And you go dedicate, then you want other. You started the negotiation to bring the project on board.
Then Jeremiah couldn't carry to wait 2011. Then the other people say that 2016. So I don't know who will come here.
So as we speak, the government is desperate to announce our own signature project. The president is on the way to Thomson. We as a country will be having money for the country to develop a 10-seated stadium, capacity stadium for the country. That money being in the country covers for 2 years. He's going there to go break ground for new, so they can say it is a signature project.
Oh, so you put your lay money together, then you running out to go break ground, so you say
the man. I'm currently speaking to you from Thomson. The man is going away to Thomson. The man is going away to Thomson to do 2 things. B Martin renovated a portion of the government hospital there. He's going to go dedicate that renovation. You will still see on E-Mansion. You still see on E-Mansion.
Which are the way you will use that? Because the road will know now, not correct.
The people on the road, they put the crowd on the road. But besides that, the men ride almost 2 million cars. So
but the thing you're talking about your stadium thing, at least everybody hearing. So the people of Bombing have been raising money, putting money together for their stadium.
Western Crosser, the whole stadium was 2 million.
2 million.
Western Crosser is giving 1 million.
Okay.
The other company putting in money together to match the country 1 million for the put there to the CDF.
Yeah.
So it is not a signature project that the president going to go ground break, that it will be flying on
it is not like national government made money available to say, oh, let's go
No,
pay stadium.
they must show the money in the budget if they want to argue that.
Okay,
They
thank
should
you. Thank
show
you
the
for
budget
that.
now.
Thank you for that.
So I just want to say, just watch on e-mansion. Few hours from now, they will reflect it.
Okay.
Just
Right,
before we
thank you.
give, just before we give money to our followers, *255*1# *255*1# for those of you using the button phone, and then *255*1# for those of you using the smartphone for just $50 or 25 cents. Abu, you stand a chance to receive 25,000 right here. There is this breaking news coming from Front Page Africa. The government of Liberia, in keeping with a concession agreement, has authorized the Liberia Traffic Management, or the LTM, to carry on the issuance of vehicle registrations, driver licenses, and other traffic management services, and all payments. So while you're there to transport protesting, things taking effect. So you're sorry about it.
Me and I tell you, the reason you see why, I know, because we flagged this thing long since we were talking about it.
Yeah.
So y'all Leon to go. As soon as I saw the people get all the top bribing car, that bribery under the law, it's a violation of the code of conduct. What was the basis for these vehicles? Right? Give it to them. That what can be that one or eight they used to carry the cellular speaker before it broke down. It started overheating. That one of the car in there. So yeah, Leon to go. That thing is gone. Right? Hello, David King.
Yeah, good morning, Abu, and let me say good morning to your listening audience this morning. For the public, this is David King, and I do join you from the Rafia with this morning. You know, Abu, it is so shameful, to have our vice president and the president lying to the people of the country, as if to say we do not have people who are following the event in the country. How can you have a president telling people that this school was initiated in 2016? But then, then Jeremiah Cole coming back again and telling us, and telling us about Rihanna's story, having concerts to raise money to build schools in Liberia. Look, Mr. Bwaka, if he had lost track of Liberia, I think what he needs to do, you don't have to call Rihanna to come to Liberia to clarify anything, because these people, they are pathological liars. And when you are lying like this, every time you always disgrace yourself. And this is why the country director of the World Bank keep emboldening all of those things that they said to the Liberian people. Mr. Bwaka have taken interest in lying, and lying has become the order of the day. For him to stand over there, he stood up over there yesterday telling the people that I will build 100 schools, 100 elementary schools. Are we campaigning here? They campaign coming from.
Where you get
where you think you solicited the money from? What's the timeline of the project to build 100 schools?
The yellow machine, bring it.
Yeah. You bring yellow machine.
They are yellow buses. You
They are yellow buses. You haven't brought the buses to the country.
The Nicotech scholarship. One person.
Nicotech scholarship. The vice president, 150 students that she accumulated 300,000 from.
I'm going to 20 scholarship. We see it.
We see it yet. So
when all loud.
I mean, people getting loud, man. People getting loud. Thank you for
Thank you, man.
the only after it cleverly to rescue President Boakai and his family from poverty and from dying.
Okay, thank you very much. And
So
folks,
that's why it
that's
is.
all the time we get to be here.
Yes,
So whoever
that's-
will just send it to you, and we'll tell you, because even one more person remain in the system not open, that can be our
we'll
issue.
send it out to the next.
But tomorrow, those who didn't pay today, tomorrow will pay you. Let's hope that the jackpot returns tomorrow, right?
Yes, let's wait to see what it will be like.
Yeah, that's what I said. Let's hope. If it doesn't, we'll continue with the Wisi
continue with-
Wasa. So just keep whatever you get. Don't play again. You'll keep it tomorrow.
But we'll be here tomorrow. We want to say thanks to all of you for following. And then as usual, this is the only country that we have. This country will not burn, and this is the country that we cannot be deported from. Let's keep the peace of Liberia and ensure that our country can have better, can experience better development, whatever it is.
Most definitely. Folks, that's all the time we've got to be here. It's actually been a wonderful time with you this morning on Freedom Morning Rise, the People Station, bringing you all of those informations and clarity that you need. Tomorrow we're going to be here. And of course, until that time, do have a wonderful time across the country. So we're going to leave you with Graham Stopper, Liberia.